Hi everyone, I'm Isabel from SKCIJ2. Today, I'll be reviewing a book written by the amazing master of comedy and adventure stories, David Walliams. Now, for those of you who may not know who he is, here are 3 facts about him that you might not know. Firstly, he's one of the biggest selling children's authors with 55 million copies sold worldwide. Secondly, you can find all 42 of his books in 55 different languages. And thirdly, he has written junior fiction, picture books, and short stories, all guaranteed to make you laugh out loud. Speaking of funny, today I'll be reviewing a book written by the amazing master himself. Gangsta Granny Strikes Again. This 368-page children's book belonged to adventure, family and friends, funny, and mystery genre. This book was published in 2021, exactly 10 years after the first book, Gangsta Granny, was published. Now, you're probably wondering, why did David Walliams write about a granny? Well, I found out that David, who was born in the early 70s, was very close to both his grandmas. So, he decided to write a book in honor of them called Gangsta Granny, because he thought that it would be a good idea. And you know what? It was, it still is, his biggest selling book. So, he decided to write a second book called Gangsta Granny Strikes Again, because he thought that it would be a fun idea to write about what Ben was up to after his granny's passing. So, let's find out. In this book, the story picks up exactly a year after Ben's granny passed, and he still really misses her. I mean, she was his partner in crime. Literally. Then suddenly, in the dead of night, all of these priceless treasures go missing, and all of the clues point to the black cat. But that can't be true. Granny was the black cat, and now she's gone. Wasn't she? Ben was determined to find out. So he teamed up with his friend Raj, the news agent, and together they searched the whole town, went on a wild goose chase, and even sneaked into unexpected places. And their investigation led to clues of Granny's return, or at least someone trying to be like her. As Ben digs deeper, he starts to realize that the thief isn't just stealing things, they are also leaving messages that seem to be meant for him. The messages reminded him of Granny's lessons about adventure, family, and being true to yourself. And Ben begins to wonder if Granny is still somehow involved, even from the beyond. The climax of the story happens during the talent show. Ben and Raj finally uncovers the identity of the thief, and it turns out to be someone Ben knew. Someone who was deeply affected by Granny's stories and wanted to keep her spirit alive. The thief wasn't stealing for greed, but to create adventures and keep Granny's memory going. In the end, Ben realizes that even though Granny is gone, her legacy lives on in the memories and lessons she left behind. He finally understands that he can keep her spirit alive by continuing to be adventurous and kind. Wasn't that a lovely story? I definitely teared up a little at the end. Anyways, if you haven't read this masterpiece, here are 3 reasons why you should. Firstly, it's hilarious. David Walliams knows how to make you laugh. The story is filled with silly jokes and crazy situations that will make you crack a rib laughing. It's the kind of book that young readers like us won't want to put down once we start reading. It's a page-turner. Plus, we'll be able to learn lots of new words. So, this book can help expand readers' vocabulary exponentially while having a great time. Secondly, the main character, Ben, was such a sweet guy. He had a really special relationship with his granny, and that made the story so heartwarming. I can really understand how Ben felt. I love my own grandma a lot. This book showed me that people we love stay in our hearts forever, even after they're gone. I think anyone who misses someone special would love this part of the book. Thirdly, this book has a strong message to be strong in the face of adversity. Ben lost his granny, but he kept going on to solve the mystery, even when things got tough. It inspires me to not give up when things get tough in school. So, to sum it up, if you're looking for a book that's packed with humor, emotion, and thrilling adventures, I highly recommend Gangsta Granny Strikes Again. David Williams has a way with words that makes reading fun. But you know what? That's not even the best part. You can get all of this for less than 30 ringgit. That's a small price to pay for knowledge and entertainment. Don't you agree? I hope this review helped you pick up a good book. Trust me, you won't regret it. That's all from me.